Guys, and welcome to All About Food. Today I'm going to teach you how to make my famous mustard and honey chicken kebabs. It's very easy to make, and you can grill it or you can put it in the oven. It's also nice with some salad, but I will show you what I dish it up with afterwards. So I just want to first show you what I have, all my ingredients, and I'm going to use some lemon juice, olive oil, paprika, honey, mustard, some pepper and salt and parsley. That's going to be our sauce for our kebab. And then our kebab is going to consist of some chicken, which I've already started to cut into cubes. I have some normal onion, I have some green pepper, and I have some carrots. So this is going to look pretty, and it's also going to taste nice. My family likes it. I don't like to put too much stuff onto my kebab. If you want to, you can also add maybe some pineapple if you like extra bit of sweetness. But I just like to keep it simple and easy. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the last chicken breast. I just cut it in the middle. I just use my kitchen scissors and I just cut it into nice square bits. Just like this. Is easy and it goes fast. And I mean, everyone likes a kebab, so the honey and mustard one is one of my family's favorites. Okay, so you just dispose of this, and then we can start to build our sasati. So first, always make sure that your sasati sticks, that you've put it into some water, so that it doesn't catch fire in the oven or even on the grill. You don't have to do it, but you can do it if you want to. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with a green pepper. I always like to leave a little bit of space open for your hand to take your sasati before you start to eat it. So I just like to leave a little bit of space open. So then I'm going to add a piece of chicken. You can do this as you like to do this, but I just like to do it like this. Just randomly do it like this. It's going to be a bit tough because remember, everything is raw, so you're going to struggle a bit, but that's fine. Okay, so you just go on like this. You don't have to do this in any particular order. You can do it as you like your sausages. You can just even do it just with chicken. You don't have to add any other ingredients to your sausage. You can just have your chicken with your sauce, and that's all that you need. That's a bit tough, but don't worry, as it goes into the oven, it's not going to be as tough. Okay, and then you just go on like this. I also don't like to pack my sausages and make it too bulgy or too big. I just like to, leave it as it is, small. And that's also much easier to handle, especially if you do it on the braai. Because sometimes if your sausage is until the top, it's difficult to turn it over. So I just like to do it like this. Okay, so then I'm just going to put this into my oven dish. And we're going to do this. Follow your steps. Okay, so I've done all my sausages. They are ready in my dish. Now I'm going to make my sauce. So I'm just going to put it in randomly. Doesn't matter how you put it in. A little bit of olive oil, so that everything doesn't stick together too much. Then I'm going to add my paprika. Paprika is going to give us that beautiful color that we're looking for. Okay, so now I'm going to do the honey. The honey is actually for the sweetening and to make it nice and sticky. Okay, that's our honey. If you don't have mustard powder, you can use any other form of mustard. And then next is my salt and pepper. And lastly, I'm going to put in my parsley. Okay, so now all you have to do, you just stir it up a little bit and make sure that your consistency is fine. Remember, you just want to cover all your kebabs with a bit of sauce. And then I'm just going to cover it up. I'm going to put it into my oven for about maybe 45 minutes on 180. You can just check it and turn it as you go, and as soon as you see it's done and it's ready to go, you can just open up your foil and you can just let it get a bit of color before you dish it up. Okay, this smells actually very, very nice. Just make sure that everything is mixed, especially your honey, because honey tends to not mix well if you don't mix it well. So just make sure everything is nicely mixed. It smells heavenly. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this over. If you see it's not a lot, you can always just mix a bit more of the sauce. So I'm just going to drizzle this over my kebabs, sautés. Make sure everything is covered. And then I'll be putting it in the oven. And when it's done, I'll show you what it looks like. And then I'll dish it up for you as well. There you go. So sautés, you can put it on the braai or in the oven. Mine's going to go in the oven. And we'll see what it looks like a bit later. Get it out of the oven and it's beautifully browned and it looks delicious. Now I'm going to plate it up for you and then we're going to taste it. I've plated it and as you can see it looks pretty nice. I've also plated it up with some mash, cheese mash and some beetroot. And of course some of the sauce that was left over in the pan, I just drizzled it over my mash. And there you go, a nice and easy and fast meal. Like and subscribe. Thanks guys, and watch out for our next video.